Okay, I'm back in my hotel, obviously. I just wanted to explain what happened last night at JF Super Club. So we went out last night literally just to check, the streets out. Mark, my Filipino friend, so he'll show me around. I've been to that area before, and I've been to JF Super Club before. So we're having a good time. Upstairs was actually pretty good, where there was like a local bands playing, and there was a bit nicer and kind of like cleaner clubs, I guess you could say, where there was more locals just enjoying the bands. So anyway, went down to JF Super Club, and we were even just sitting outside at the start because it was very quiet. It was dead inside. So they've got seats outside, and there's other businesses outside, and we're just watching who goes in. So there was plenty of we saw like some Japanese girls, some Korean girls, a few foreign guys, and plenty of local girls were rocking up. Now we were guessing, these girls are probably freelancers, and you can just tell. And the reason why they're wearing makeup, they're a bit more sexy, dressed up a little bit nicer, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more makeup. And there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup and dressing up and looking nice, but Filipinos are still a conservative people. So to be dressed up a bit more with all that makeup and looking sexy, they're probably a freelancer. So the point is, it was just crazy. So Mark left. He didn't want to stay out too late, neither did I, so I wanted to leave too, but I thought, look, I'll stick around by myself just to check it out, and we'd ordered food and whatever. So the thing is, if you get a table, this is common in a lot of clubs, you have to pay for it. So their policy was, if you get a table, which we had, just a small table with some seats around it, sort of like stools, you have to pay 1,500 pesos of product. So what I mean is, you have to order some food or drinks or whatever. So that's what we did. So we got a feast. I said, well, hey, let's get lots of food then. We got a pizza and a fried chicken and like a whole chicken, and some refreshments and things. So that was fine. So we're just eating, enjoying, watching the show, meaning watching people dance. And there was Korean guys turning up, Filipino guys turning up, foreigners, whatever. And it wasn't too packed, it wasn't too crowded. It was just nice, people dancing, having a good time. Now the point is, after Mark left, I'm by myself. So girls started approaching me. They were approaching me anyway. And they started asking for money. So they'll even say, hey, do you want to get out of here? I go, yeah, sure. Just as friends. And they say, no, how much you want to pay me? They were straight. No, I like that. At least they were straight. But I was pissed off. So I was like, go away, girls. And these girls who had come and floating around, flirting with me, but just floating around my table, just started eating the food, taking whatever drinks they could, literally just trying to gorge as much as they could. I said, girls, leave. Now, you want to do business, I don't want to do business. Okay, you ask me for money, I don't want this sort of thing. Okay, I understand what's going on, but I said leave. And literally to the point where I actually had to stand up, show my body language, stand up and say, hey, get out of here now. And they'll give me dirty looks from across the bar, give me dirty looks. And I just said, go away. I said, you were very bad, just body language, just very bad, go away. Another beautiful Filipino, very sexy, comes up, starts dancing with me, whatever. And, hugging me, I know what's going on, guys. It's not my first time at JF, and it's not my first time at a rodeo. I know what happens. But just to help set the scene. So this beautiful one in this blue top, oh, she's gorgeous, and then she's dancing, beautiful. And she says the same thing, how much do you want to pay for me? I said, already at that point, I'm turned off, but I said, just to see, how about 100 pesos? Okay, which is really cheap. And she goes, oh, come on, are you serious? I said, yeah, how about 100 pesos? You asking me how much? That's how much I'm proposing. She goes, no, come on, 1,000. I said, no, sweetheart. I said, look, if you want, you can come with me. As friends, come with me, but I'm not going to pay, all right? Excuse me for a second, guys. So the point is, this continued for a while. Just a few other girls, not that many, maybe 3, so about 3 or 4. And I just went, look, you know what? This is just, go away, girls. I tried to be polite, but even at the first three that came up, because they come up as a group, I really had to tell them to get out of here, go away, because they'll continue. They'll really try to wear you down, and as I said, they'll try to steal as much food and drink and cigarettes and whatever they could get, literally whatever they could get. So anyway, what was really sad is that guys started coming up now, like young Filipino guys or the local guys, And even their body language, same, leaning on the tables, coming up, hey, how you doing, man? You know, one was really friendly. He was actually genuinely a very friendly, nice guy. I said, come join me, sit down, have something to eat. He said, no, look, I'm fine, but thank you for offering the food. But he goes, you know, I'll have some water. And he goes, oh, don't worry, I have my own drinks and whatever. But he said, look, maybe we can just get some water and say, cool. He just wants to sit down, have a glass of water when you're chatting. And then all these other Filipino guys, I think they were his friends, would have started crowding around. And they're literally picking up whatever they can. Again, food, cigarettes, drinks. And I, again, had to stand up and say, guys, this is my table. And they go, yeah, we know it's your table. Well, I said, guys, go get your own. Okay? Don't come here trying to take what's not yours. And the reason why I had to make that point, guys, I don't care. They wanted some food and some drinks and cigarettes. I don't care. You know, it's already paid for. It's already sitting on the table, you know, from Mark. Mark's already left. As in, myself and Mark had shared the bill. You know, we'd already paid it. You know, it's the attitude. Because now, if I let these guys take the food or the cigarettes or the drinks, whatever, even though again I don't care, it's already paid for, and I'm actually about ready to leave, more parasites are going to come. More guys are going to come. More girls are going to come, just trying to take something. You know, and it was just it was really sad. That's how I felt. It wasn't like I was really pissed off or upset. It was just that I was sad. Like, this is their attitude. You know, they basically go out and just try to leech off other people and take advantage of other people, and I think it's normal too. They got really defensive. Like, hey, what's your problem, man? Be cool and whatever. Oh, you know. Anyways, this is like a warning, so you guys know what to expect, right? It can happen anywhere in the world. Okay, I've seen it happen in Australia. It can happen anywhere, but just, you know, all the leeches and the parasites are coming out. So I'm trying to make my way to the door now. Okay, I'm trying to finish up. Okay, look, guys. I didn't even say anything to them. I just walked off. So, you know, they obviously would have taken the table and tried to take the food and whatever. And then some more girls are approaching me again. Hey, why are you by yourself? I said, oh, I'm leaving, sweetheart. You know, hey, well, why don't I go with you? Like that forward. No, that's okay. So I'm trying to get to the door. I get to the door. There were girls who had not even come into the nightclub. They were just waiting outside on benches and seats because there's the seating outside as well. They're doing the same thing. Hey, 1,000. They just said straight up, 1,000, we'll go with you. No thanks. And they were doing it to every guy who left, like foreigners, you know, like Westerners, other Asians, Koreans, Japanese. They were doing it to everyone who left, and they were getting customers. JF Super Club, they were getting customers. So I literally, you see in the video, I literally tried to walk away further down from JF to do a little video like this, a quick update of what was happening. And I couldn't. Girls kept coming up and propositioning. And eventually, they got customers, you know. So, yeah, it was just really sad for me. I was just like, gosh, you know, most of them were freelancers. So that's basically what was gone. Most of the girls, the Filipino girls, were freelancers. They're looking for some work. The local guys, my friend Mark was even saying sometimes they can even be like students or even like young professionals or whatever. They're just trying to make some extra money. It's really weird. So they're not always hardcore pros. You know, hardcore prostitutes, sometimes they're just doing it to try their luck. You know, why not try with the foreigner and make some money? But yeah, it was just really sad. So yeah, I'm not particularly keen to go down to that particular place again. But just to let you guys know what's going on. And that's why I was a bit freaked out last night. Like, every time I tried to get out my camera or go further away, just people would proposition me. And and to top it all off, so I just was trying to walk back to my place. It's not that far. I thought, look, I'll just walk, you know. And this lady boy followed me. Like, hey, come with me. Hey, where you going? Why are you by yourself? Like, not threatening, but just, the lady boy was smiling and just following me. And I said, please, leave me, okay? Thank you, but no thank you. Just please leave me alone. I just want to be by myself. I kept trying to walk. Lady boy kept following me. So saw a taxi, hailed it, jumped in the taxi. And even the taxi driver was like, hey, go away. Why are you bothering him? And he said, look, you did the right thing, because maybe that lady boy follows you back to your hotel, but it's a boy, it's a guy. Even though it's like a guy dressed like a woman or sex change or whatever, it's still a guy, they're strong. So a guy can bash you and rob you. You think it's a little girl, no, they're strong. And it's the same in Thailand too. You know, they would warn us, you know, the lady boys in Thailand, don't think they're weak, they're strong, they're guys, they can kick your ass, right? And they can rob you. And that happened a few times when I was in Thailand, as in the locals warned me. Foreigners had been robbed by ladyboys. So look, nothing bad happened. As I said, the ladyboy was very friendly, just following me. But it was just, yeah, it was just non-stop I don't know what you could call it, this non-stop opportunists or non-stop hustlers last night. Until I got into the taxi and got back to the hotel, and that was fine. I just went to bed. So anyway, look, thanks for listening, guys. But yeah, look, a few warnings there, a few caveats. Just be careful if you go into that area, that Mango Square area, and you know, try to use your best judgment. But yeah, if it doesn't feel good, get out of there. If it's not your thing, get out of there. You know. All right, thanks for watching.
Too much time till I OD. Can you hear me?